Hi, I'm Caroline Rudderman. I'm a Reiki Master Teacher, and we are here to do some Reiki, so let's do it. Let's go ahead and we're going to continue on with the family dynamics. I'm going to send Reiki to the two most antagonistic people in the whole group. You might be like, haha, I know who you're talking about. Bing, bing. They might just pop in right away. But you might have no idea, and that's okay. So we're just going to send Reiki to the two most antagonistic people, because it's sort of a web. When one person's holding really tight and the other person's holding tight, if one person lets go, the other person relaxes a little bit. But when it's a whole web like that, sometimes you don't even realize how you're affected. When I'm doing work like this, I always like to talk about consent. Typically, I'm not sending out Reiki willy-nilly to people. I think maybe when I was first getting started, I used to send Reiki out to this person and that person and this person and that person. But what I've learned over the years is that one, consent is a funny thing, because sometimes people say, no thanks. And I'll be standing next to them working on somebody else, and I can feel it flowing to them. I can see that their body is softening. And consent can also be when somebody says yes, but actually isn't taking that much Reiki, and they're really maybe subconsciously not quite trusting the process or me as an individual yet. Sometimes a yes is a full yes. Sometimes a no is a full no. Whenever I'm doing work like this, where I'm working in the family dynamics and I'm working on the two most antagonistic people, right? Those two people who are butting heads, maybe with each other, maybe not. Maybe it's with somebody who's kind of being picked on, where they sort of throw their weight around to people who aren't going to say no. But when I'm working on these two figures, I'm calling in their highest selves. I'm calling in their truest nature. And I'm just simply saying, please receive Reiki if you would like. For the highest and best of all involved. Let's not forget that sometimes those very antagonistic people in our lives teach us so much about kindness, teach us so much about what we value, about being good listeners. So even though sometimes those troublemakers in our family system can really be like quite a bane, they can also bring such gifts into our lives in different ways. There you go. Take a big breath in. Does that make them easier to deal with? No. Does that mean we want to spend time with them? No. Does that mean that Thanksgiving is going to be any easier with them there? But we can bring a little levity, we can bring a little humor. There you go. Take a nice big breath in. And And exhale. Sometimes those very antagonistic people do know what's best for you. And sometimes those very antagonistic people are encouraging you to do what they think would have been best for them. There you go. Take a big breath in. And exhale. There you go. This is the whole family dynamic. When some of these antagonistic people are like relaxing a little bit, all I'm feeling is that it's almost like there's an adrenaline surge from the rest of the family members. It's almost just like now other people are sort of allowing their anger to surface. So I'm just holding space for everybody. All emotions are healthy emotions. It's when we suppress them and deny them and vilify them. Anger can come up and out and be done. It doesn't have to be violent. It doesn't have to be punishing. The same way that when a laugh comes up and out, it's delightful. Or when we have a good cry and it just releases and then we're like, oh, I needed that. Versus when we're like crunched together for years and years and years and we haven't really allowed ourselves to feel some of the deep pain or things from our system. There you go. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling a little bit of tightness in the mid-back, but on the right side. So if you can get a little bit of stretching in or even a little twisting in, make sure you get the other side. Maybe you fold over. There you go. Take a big breath in and sigh it all out. All right, my dears, I hope this helped a little bit. Let me know what you notice. Feel free to watch this video again. I'm going to scoop up all of this energy. I'm going to give it a big kiss. Blow it away. I hope this helps.